In the last video I did question 6 and I found one solution to the equation x cubed minus 2x squared equals minus 5. Now we're told there are two solutions and they're both between 0 and 5. Well, the first solution we arrived at was 1.382 to 3 decimal places. I've now got to try and find another solution. Now what I did with this one, again I'm going to pause the video once I start writing some of this stuff down. I started from the other end. I thought, well, let's try with 5 first. Alright, so I'm going to try x is 5. And so here we go, 5 cubed minus 4 lots of 5 squared, and that came to 25. Clearly too high. Then I backtracked to 4, so I tried x equals 4, so 4 cubed minus 4 lots of 4 squared equals 0. I got, yep, still too high, but I'm moving the right direction. This is getting a bit glitchy, so I'm going to start punching the computer. Then I've got to try x equals 3. Why is that? Let's work out the whole number first and decide between which two whole numbers our solution will lie. So again, play with whole numbers until such a time as you get closer and closer to the true value. Now that gave me minus 9, and I've obviously gone too far. The target is minus 5, so that's too low. So then I opted for 3.5. Obviously, I want to aim for minus 5, so between 0 and minus 9 must be the solution, so therefore 3.5 is where we need to go. So 3.5 cubed, take away 4 lots of 3 point. It won't let me do it. Okay, let's just put a 5 like that then. Oh, thank you. 3.5, and that's squared. That gave me minus 6.125. Still too low, so bring it up a little bit. X equals 3.6, so 3.6 cubed minus 4 lots of 3.6 squared. That's going to give me minus 5.184. Again, you can try these yourselves. Too low is the valid comment there. Then we try 3 point. I think I jumped the wrong way actually. Anyway, that was too low. So what do I need to do? Raise this game a little bit. Yeah. So x equals 3.7. So substitute 3.7 into the expression. That gave me minus 4.107. That's gone too high now. Again, remember our target is minus 5. Right, so what I want, that's too low, that's too high, therefore I'm between 3.6 and 3.7. Well, logic dictates I have to go for 3.65 and take it from there. So here I go, 3.65, that's cubed minus 4 lots of 3.65, that's been squared, and I got minus 4.662, and that is still too high. What did I do next? I went from x equals 3.64. This will be my last one. I pause the video and then do the rest of them just to save time. You watching me do this messy little procedure. Okay, not responding. Okay, minus 4 lots of 3.64 squared comes to minus 4.769, I think it is. I can read my writing. Still too high. So what I'm going to do is pause, do the others, and I'll get back to you as soon as I've written up some more of these trials. Okay, so welcome back. I've drawn the line there. That's where I left off from the previous part of the video, and I've continued working. 3.63 give me a result of minus 4.875, too high. Take it down a bit more. X is 3.62. I've got minus 4.979, very close but too high. Brought it down a bit more. I went, instead of going 3.61 dead, I knew I was so close, I just backtracked just 0.001. So 3.619 gave me an answer that's really close, minus 4.9900. I want the 00 there because I may need to go to 3 or 4 decimal places just to see the difference. So still a bit higher. Took it down one more thousandth, 3.618. That gave me minus 5.00037. And look at the third decimal place, we can see a difference. So the comment there, it's too low. However, we can now choose, can't we? This is a little bit too high, that's a bit too low. We need to do a small calculation to find the absolute difference between each of these two. So I'm investigating that one, and with that answer there, and this one with that answer there. So we can do a little commentary up there. I don't want to squeeze it there in case it gets a little bit too cramped. So here we go. How should we say? Comparing. Let's do it this way. Comparing minus 4.9900 with minus 5. The difference is and the difference I calculated was only 0.01. Alright, so that's that. And now I'm going to compare the other one. Comparing minus, that's that one there, 5.00035 with the target of minus 5. The difference is and I've calculated just by subtraction 0.00035, and clearly that is much smaller than that, isn't it? It's just, here we have roughly 3.5 thousandths, sorry, not thousandths even, 3.5 ten thousandths, and here we have 1/100th there. So this is clearly a lot closer to minus 5. So that's the answer I'm going with. Therefore, I'm looking at this answer here, which is that one. Therefore, the value to be taken is that. Therefore, the solution is x equals 3.618. Not very clear, but again, it's all getting a bit glitchy and I'm getting annoyed. So I'm going to stop now, and that's that second video done. That's all for one question. This was 6. The previous video was question 6, finding one solution, and as you can see, that answer was 1.382, and this rigmarole here, this procedure, was to find the second solution, which is 3.618. So we'll stop there. It's a bit long, very drawn out. It's grade B, although trial and improvement is only grade C, and was in fact level 7 under the SATS scheme anyway. So, you know, it's difficult, it's tricky. I hope you don't get one of these, but if you do, I'm sorry, but at least you know how to do it now. It'll be worth about 3 or 4 marks. Alright?